Hey, guess what? All my dear lovely beaders, guess who's here doing a beading tutorial? Martha is. Wait. Martha.
I am beading though.
Yeah, she is beading because she's doing stuff to sell her beading, because you know me, I never sold my beading, any of the stuff I made. So as I said in my year ago video that I would come and do some tutorials, so I put in an order in several places to get some new beads, and I'm just going to work with what I have here and what was sent to me by the lovely Nancy Mayers. She had sent me these beautiful freshwater pearls, and I have never made any kind of jewelry with freshwater pearls. I don't think I did. And today I think I'm going to use these in a bracelet. So this is going to be sort of like a bead along, and I have my dear friends in the background. I have Martha and I have Karen Stansel. They're kind of babysitting me, making sure I don't screw up this beading like I did yesterday. Honest to God, guys, I did a whole video. How long was I there, Martha? 8 hours?
Long enough.
8 hours creating this bracelet, and I couldn't remember how I had done it the day before. So that was horrible because I had to tear it out, the whole thing out, and now I'm starting all over again. So
she was 2/3 done with it.
Yes, I only had the top embellishment to finish, and I couldn't remember how I had done it the day before because I put together a sample piece and I couldn't remember what I did. And I took it apart to see if I can even remotely see what I did, and I couldn't. So I've decided I'm going to come back and I'm going to do 2-3 videos a month for my dear sweet beaders that have been following me all along for all these years. And Martha, she's yelling, yay, pulling a needle. I can see her pulling the needle in the video. Okay, so we have about, I would say these are anywhere from, these are about a 6mm freshwater pearl. And I don't really know how many I need, but this is what I'm going to be using. I am using the unions. I believe these are unions. You can see some thread in there. Because I had to take it all apart. These are Union 8/0s in the metallic mix. I love, love, love these beads. I am using these that I had kept. I actually found them. They are round Preciosa 3mm faceted rounds. Yeah, those are 3mm faceted rounds. I'll be using a Duracoat galvanized 15/0 seed bead in a silver, and I'm also using these that Nancy sent me. These are a 3mm Swarovski bicone, and I'm not exactly 100% sure of this color. It's either Alexandrite, it could be violet, but it is a really pretty purple. And I'm using a swivel lobster closure and 2 oval jump rings in this tutorial today. And I have beading needle, size 10, my usual, and some 6-pound fire line. So I'm going to bring the camera up a little closer, but not as close as I did yesterday because I totally ruined that video. So I'm just going to leave it right about there. Alright, so why don't we get some beads dumped out here. So these are the metallic mix, and that's the color you're going to need if you want to bead along with me. You can also pause the video and go collect exactly what I told you you need on here. So you're going to start off with picking up an 8/0, a pearl, an 8/0, a pearl, and these are beautiful pearls. An 8/0, a pearl. Yesterday I used check glass pearls, so these look a little bit bigger. These almost look like they're 7mm pearls. And a pearl. Alright, so as long as you have 4 pearls and 4 8/0s on your needle, you're good to go. So we're just going to bring these down, and we're going to just go right through the first 2 pearls just to form a ring. You don't have to go through them all if you don't want to, but I am going to put my closure on right at the very get-go, because this way I can judge how big this bracelet I need it to be. And I'm going to just go all the way around. So I'm right around here where my tail, I meet my tail here. I'm probably going to tie off this tail right here and burn it.
Are you in frame? Are you in frame?
I am.
Good, 'cause
Martha,
we can't see
Martha, Martha. But I do have major shadowing right here. I just can't fix that right now. I don't think I can. I can try with my light. That might not help much, but hey. Anyway, I think it'll be just fine. Okay, so I'm just going to tie a knot right here. And I'm just going to leave that tail for a little bit for now. So, oh, and I need some 15-0s. Let's dump some 15-0s. All right. So we're going to pick up, whoops, look at these little fuzzies. We're going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to give my beadboard a shake so my beads stand up. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
23, 37.
Martha, she's nasty. All right, I just want to see how big this is going to be. Is that going to be a big enough loop to fit my jump ring in? Yes. So pick up 15 beads. Now you're going to go back through some of these, but you're going to skip the first 3 beads right here. So you're going to go through the remainder of these beads, but skip the first 3 and then go through these here. Actually, no. I remember when I did this yesterday, I didn't have enough. Okay, so never mind. I'm going to put on 2 more. So that's 17 beads. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just creating this, and it's probably going to change a little bit from what I've done because I'm using a larger pearl. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 beads that we're going to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and leave 5 at the bottom. So let's go through these 12 seed beads. Okay, and you're just going to make a little circle with them, like so. And you're going to pull that circle right down, pull it right down tight to the 5 beads. So you have this little loop here, this little loopy, but that's to put your jump ring in. And then you're going to pick up 5 more, and then you're going to go right back through your pearl. Not the seed bead, just the pearl. Like that. And then give it a good tight pull. That looks pretty good to me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run my needle through this again like an X shape. So I'm going to go all the way through these 50 no's. Actually, I'm just going to go straight up. Heck with the X shape. Going straight up is going to work better for me. Just make sure you go through all your seed beads and don't skip any. 2, 3, and back down these 5, and there we go. Now give it a nice snuggy pull, put it through the pearl, and when you put it through the pearl, you'll be able to pull it nice and snuggy tight all the way. Actually, why is there a gap there? I didn't have a gap there yesterday. Why do I have a gap now, Martha?
I don't know, my dear. I don't know. Because you missed a bead? I don't know.
Well, I really don't like that gap. So, I'm going back up these beads, up 5 of them. I don't like gaps. Not like that. That just, it's too noticeable. I'm going to pick up 2 more seed beads. And I'm going to go back down the other 5, and I'm going to hide this gap. Probably can't do it all in one pass because they're just wonky shaped. There we go. Now we hit that gap, and I really like that. Alright, so put your needle back through your pearl, and boy, these pearls have nice holes on them. So there we go. That's on. Now what I'm going to do is put my closure on right now because I want to know the length I need to go for this. So of course you need 2 pairs of pliers to open these. These I believe are like 20 gauge, 18 gauge jump rings. They're quite strong. So just give it a twist, hook it in there, and close it up. And that looks good. There we go. Now we can get down to business. So your closure is attached. And now you're going to exit through all these beads and coming out of that beautiful pearl. Actually, these pearls look gorgeous, ladies, with this color. Then it's not so much purple. Yesterday I had this whole thing in purples, and I think these pearls just set it right off. Alright, so
it's looking pretty.
Yeah, what I want to do is move these out of my way because I really don't need these at this moment, and I'm just going to fling them everywhere. So you're going to pick up an 8/0, a pearl, if you can get your needle in them, an 8/0, whoops, a pearl, an 8/0, and a pearl, and 1 more 8/0. So you should have 4 8/0s and 3 pearls, and that's going to be what you're going to do now until you get to the length of your bracelet that you want. So it's going to be 4 8/0s, 3 pearls, and you're just going to go through making a circle. This is a little bit of right angle weave, and then you're going to work your way up to that top pearl up there, like so. There. And then just give it a good tight pull. You don't have to reinforce this because you are going to be going through these pearls again. I just think those pearls are gorgeous. So I'm going to just show you one more time, and then I'm going to go off camera and finish the length that I need. That's a funny shaped pearl. I think I'll toss that one at the side for now. That's the thing about these freshwater pearls. They're just all different shapes, and they're not quite all the same size, but they'll be beautiful in this bracelet. So right angle weave up like this, and then you're just going to continue to do this until you get your desired length. Now I'm going to give you a little fair warning. When I made this yesterday, this bracelet, because of all the embellishing that went on top of it, it really shortened it. So if I were you, I would make it just a tad bit longer. I would put an extra unit in there of right angle weave, because mine got really short, and then by the time I got the closure on it, it wouldn't even close. I couldn't reach it. So the embellishment is going, the embellishing on top of this is going to shorten the length of your bracelet. So add an extra, one extra one. So if it seems really big to you, just add one extra one. It'll get shortened. It'll be fine when I come back, when we embellish it. So there, that's what we have. These freshwater pearls are really pretty with these metals. Love it. And I love the silver mixed with these colors, because these have like a bronze, a copper, and a gold in it. So they're super pretty. Love them. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I did is I made this the length, and I also added in the other end with the other piece. So I just repeated what I did over here, I did here. Okay, so you can't screw it up. Just follow this over here as well. And now I'm coming out of this purl here, and I want to get into a side purl. So I have to go through the 8/0 and into that side purl somehow, like so. All right, now we're going to be working with our 50-0s and my rounds. So I'm going to dump some rounds out here. Okay, now you're going to pick up, I hope this works on these pearls, pick up 5 50-0s, 1 crystal round, and it's a 3mm size, and 5 50-0s, like that. And then you're going to go right back through that same pearl you're coming out of. Only thing is you're going to go in the same way you did when you exited through it. So my tail's coming out here, you're going to come out there again. Okay? So do that. Let's see if this works. And it does. So now all you have to do is drop down into the 8/0, into this middle purl. Kind of hard to see where these holes are, and into that 8/0, and you want to get on this purl here, and now you're going to do the same thing over here, picking up 5 15s, a crystal, and 5 15s, like that. And then you're going to go right back through the purl, creating this. Now you have to go and follow your thread path, so you have to keep going around. Can get a little bit tight after a bit. So I'm going just following my thread path in a right angle weave direction. Whoops. Into here and into the purl. And now I want to go into this side purl, so I'll just go right straight over into that purl there, and then pick up 5 15s, a crystal, 5 15s, and then go right back through the purl, making just a circle like that, and then pull that in. Okay, so you should have this. Now just drop down into your 8/0, into the side purl, and this is where your work is going to be reinforced, because you're going through these again and tightening everything up now. So here, same thing you're going to do. Give it a good tight pull. Is you're going to pick up 5 15s, a crystal, 5 15s, and then just go right back through your purl like that. And there you go. So I'll show you one more time in this section here, and then I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to finish this. This is a little bit time consuming, this particular row, and you will have to add thread somewhere along the line. So I'm just following my weaving, going back through these. Kind of hard to do all of this in one pass. Oops, I came out the wrong 8/0. Go back out. And I'm snagged now. My thread's snagged here. I never came back out. I don't want to argue with it. and then go into this pearl here, and you're on the side. So you should have this wonky looking bracelets for now. It's just wonky for now. So we're picking up 5, a crystal, and 5. And we're going to go right back through. Like that. Drop down into your 8/0 and into that middle pearl, and go back up the 8/0 and into the side pearl. And then you just repeat this whole process down the whole length of your bracelet until you have this wonky looking thing sticking out like that. And when you get that done, when I get that done, I'll be back to show you what to do next. Okay, so I did my whole length of my bracelet with the wonky little things sticking out of the ends, but they'll get all stable soon. So when you finish this, you would have finished in your freshwater pearl beside your closure. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up the first 3 of the 5 seed beads. You're going to go up the first 3 of them, like that. Okay?
Are you in frame? Are you in frame?
I am in frame. Then you're going to pick up a 15/0, one of your 3mm bicone crystals, and a 15/0. And you're going to go right across into the next group of 5. So not this one. This next one. You're going to go down 3 beads. And the other 2 are going to stay close to the crystal. And then you're just going to pull that. Like that. Okay, so this is what you should have. Now you're just going to go into the freshwater pearl all the way around. Give it a good tight pull. Go up the first 3 seed beads on this side, like so. Pick up a 15/0, a 3mm crystal, and a 15/0. Go across here and go down 3. All right, like that. And then you're just going to go across into the, you don't have to go into the seed beads, just into the pearl. Like this. And give it a good tight pull. So it's a little bit wonky looking. Oh, that one there, I kind of shorted it. I only put 4 on there.
George.
Oh wait, no I didn't. There is 5. Yeah.
Need glasses?
I got them on. Thanks, Martha. Do you need glasses?
You want to borrow my one-armed bandits?
Yes. Yeah, they're one arm too. So you're going to pick up a 15/0, a bicone, and a 15/0. Going across here and going down, go down towards your beadwork. Don't go up. Go down. Up or down towards your beadwork is the way you want to place these. And it's kind of important the way they get placed. So that's all you're going to do. All the way down. You're going to go across here, cross down here, and you're going to go into your pearl. I'll show you when I get to that stage. So I'm going to go off and put all these in, and when I get over here I'm going to show you how to cross over and where you have to begin on this side, okay? Because you don't just go out of this pearl and up into that. You can't do that. Or your threads, your needle's not going to be where you want it to be. So I'll be back. Okay, as I promised, I'd come back and show you. What you need to do next is you finish on this end, so you just follow your pearls, and you can see I have my thread caught in here, and I can't fix that right now because that was when I came out of, wow, that's a disaster. It's so easy to catch your thread and not see it like that. Yeah, that's just craziness here. Anyway, I can't fidget with that right now. So I'm finding these freshwater pearls don't have as big of a hole. To me, it doesn't seem like they do as the check pearls. So I'm just going to go into this one. So just weave around and pretend you don't see my thread hanging here. I'm going to have to burn those off because it's making my bracelet wonky. Alright, so you're going to go in here and you're just going to go up this side here, not this side, up this side into the first 3 15-0s, and then just continue on doing the same thing you did over here, adding your beads over there, and I'll be back. Okay, once you've done that, which I have completed, you need to get up into one of these round crystals. So you just have to go through your pearl. And I'm going to be switching over to a size 12 beading needle because these freshwater pearls are not going to allow me to go through them like I have to again. So you're just going to get up through these 5 seed beads here and then go into this crystal here, like so. And what we're going to do now is we're going to attach this over top of our pearls by picking up a 50-0, a bicone, and a 50-0. Go straight across into the next round crystal in the same direction that your thread's coming out. Whoops. So my thread's coming out here. You're going to go across and go up that way. And then you're going to pick up a crystal, or a 50-0, a crystal, and a 50-0, and you're going to go back into this round crystal, like so. So you should have it joined like this. Now, the easiest way to go around to get to the next crystal, I'm trying to think how I would do this. So I really don't want to go through those pearls again because we really need to go through them after we get all this on top done. So maybe, yeah, let's go down the 2 crystals. That'll work. Into the 50-0 that you put on the side. And this 50-0. Okay, what are we doing here? Why does it look like I'm missing a 50-0? Should be 2 there, 3, and there should be 1 in there. Well, I'm going to just add 1 in there. Boy, I'm really making a lot of mistakes. So go across those 2 and then up the next 2. The 2 that you never went in when you put these crystals on the edge. And then just exit into your crystal. Like so. Like that. And that's going to work out perfectly. So now you're going to pick up a 15, a crystal, and a 15. And you're going to go over here to the next round crystal. Like so. Pick up a 15, a crystal, and a 15. and back down into this crystal, like that. So this is what you're going to be accomplishing on top. Now, if you want to go ahead and reinforce that, it won't hurt nothing. Just tighten it right up nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I should have done that on the last one. Oopsies. So I'm going to go around, and I'm only going through the beads I just put on. So the 15-0, the crystal, the 15-0, like that. And then later we will go around and tighten it up in here by adding a 15-0 in there. But that's the last thing we do. So I'm just going to go like that. So go down to those two crystals, or two 15-0s that are beside here that you didn't go up. That is part of the 5 that you put on, into the 15-0, the crystal, and the 15-0, and then the 2 beside the crystal. And they're pretty easy to see. They kind of pop. And I'm not going to bother reinforcing it right now because I do have to go back through all of these again anyway. And back into that crystal. So that's all you're going to do all the way down till you get to the end. Picking up, joining these on top, like so. So don't bother reinforcing. You don't have to, because we are going to go through these crystals again. So, all right. So continue to do this, and it's going to be a little bit wonky and loose, and it's going to be, you know, a little weird, but it won't be when we get this completely finished, because we still have decorating to do with our 8/0s, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at my very last add-on of these seed beads and 3mm bicones, and I'm just going to go back into this like so, and then we're going to add one more, and then we're done. And as I remember me telling you, this is going to look wonky, but I got to switch over. I'm actually going to add my thread. As you can see, it's pretty wonky looking, but we're going to fix all of that. Okay, it's not going to stay wonky like that. And this is a nice weight to this bracelet, and I could see it's already getting smaller, but it's going to get even smaller. So I am going to go, and I think I'm just going to tie off in these 15-0s here. And I'm going to add new thread and get a 12mm or size 12 beading needle, because this one here is just way too big to go into these pearls again, and I want to embellish the pearls, and it's kind of hard when, and I got to be very careful because I don't want any knots where I have to travel through again. Oh, that's not good. I wrapped it around the jump ring. Where did I go? This way. Silly old me. So I'm going to go right between the 8/0 there and this, and yep. And then I'm going to go back up into those, and I'm going to cut it and burn it. Ooh, that's a little too much to burn. I just want a little ball.
Excuse me. Cut and burn, cut and burn.
Those scissors suck. There we go. So that's going to end that. So I'm going to dispose of this needle because it is bent and I won't use it again. I do throw out my needles after they use them, basically, because they get bent. And I don't like working with a bent needle. Just,
No, she does not.
no, I do not. I have pet peeve for that. That's why I own hundreds and thousands of bead needles. Yeah, so, let me just grab 10, 12 millimeters beading needles right here. Or 12, size 12, whatever. Alright. That's pretty heavy. All these beads starting to get heavy. Alright, so I need some new thread. Probably gonna have to add on thread again. Look at that. I cut first dibs. Let's grab a size 12. Whoa. One would have
Have
been
a few of them in it.
one would have been sufficient. These are ones I rarely use. But this time I have to, because I know I am not going to get into those pearls, because for some reason they just seem like they're way smaller. So
The freshwater pearls do have a smaller hole.
yes, very small.
I don't even think I could get a size 8 pound through it twice.
Oh yeah, that would be tricky.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if I can thread this. Yes, I did. Imagine that. Hey! There's a will, there's a way. I just appreciate the fact that I have a smaller beading needle and I don't have to struggle to get through
Right.
these beads. But where I want to end up is in one of these rounds. So I'm just going to tie it off in this lobster closure area where the 50 O's are. Just go between one of the 50 O's and tie it off. Right there's good. So I'm just going to be very careful I don't snag the bead. There we go. Perfect. Now we'll cut it off and we will burn it. That's perfect. Now I'm going to run my needle through these seed beads, the 50 O's, and try to pull that knot inside. Now I'm going to tie a half hitch knot between these two because I just tied a very simple knot and I want it to be secure. So I'm going to hold that there and make sure I get it in between the bead right there. And this will just be a good way to reinforce it. And then I need to go down these 5 beads here. Yeah, it's getting pretty snuggly. Ooh.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to get it in there and it's getting tight.
It's getting tighter. Yep, it sure is. Ow, ow, ow. Needle stuck in me. Alright, I'm going to go into the pearl. Pull it tight. into the pearl like this, and then up these seed beads, just so I can get into that crystal. So I'm going up these seed beads just to exit in that crystal. Whew. And we did it. And it's still going to be wonky on top till we get completely finished. So now we're going to work with our 8/0s and 15/0s. You're going to pick up 3 8/0s and you're going to go right back down into this pearl. And I wasn't joking when I said it was getting very snuggy. Okay. Now you're going to pick up 3 more 8/0s and you're going to make a circle and go back into this pearl.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Might have to use pliers now. I just got to find the ding hole.
Okay, I gotta work on my stuff now.
There we go. Not wanting to catch that 15/0.
Well, the pliers, I think they're in the kitchen.
It's going to be pretty tricky. Yeah, these pearls are extremely smaller. But I did it, and it should work with this needle. There we go. That's why this needle will be going in the garbage. It's already bent. There we go.
Oh, would it be maybe suggestible that what you're using a 6-pound line?
Yeah, should probably use 4.
Would it be possible to use a 4-pound line?
I don't have 4-pound.
I said, would it?
Oh, yeah, it would be.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would definitely be strong enough. So I picked up 3 more, and I'm going back into the crystal. Now, you want to drop back down these first three that you put on here with your bent needle, because mine's bent. Almost guaranteed yours will be bent. You're going to pick up a 50/0. Hopefully I'm in frame.
I was going to ask you, are you in frame?
And you're going to go into the 8/0, 1 8/0. You're going to pick up another 15, go into the next 8/0. Go into the 50, or pick up a 15, go into the next 8/0. Go pick up a 15 and go into the next 3 8/0s. Like so. And give it a good tight pull. So you should have it looking like that. Now you just want to go into your crystal and pull it nice and tight. Now you're going to work your way across into the top row here. You're going to go into the 15 and to crystal, into the 15, and then into the round crystal. And you're going to repeat this on this side. So you're going to pick up 3 8/0s, drop down, go into your pearl,
Oh man, this one looks sucky.
and it's going to snag. It's not, I don't have a problem going into the pearl, it's getting out of it. Okay, pick up 3 more and go back into the pearl, making a circle. Just kind of push those beads out of the way. Your 8/0 is kind of in the way, and it's snagging on it. There we go. Praise the Lord. And then pick up 3 more and go back into your crystal. Wow, this needle's really bent. Gotta stay in frame here. There we go. It's kind of hard with a bent needle. That's why I don't understand how people don't have problems with bent needles, because I do. So I'm going to try and straighten it a little bit, as I am really having a difficult time with this. Just drives me crazy. Hey?
I can work with somewhat of a bent needle, but if it gets too wacky, it's like, okay, I'm done with that.
So go down in, go down in the first 3/8. Pick up a 15, go into the next 8/0, pick up a 15, go into the next 8/0. You're only going into one, the bottom three, the ones that are across your purl. Pick up one and go into the next 8/0. Whoops, snagged on my drawer knob. And pick up a 15 and go into the next 3/8, like so. Then go into your round crystal and then give it a good tight pull. Okay, pull it nice and tight so it should look like this. Now all you do is work your way across. You don't have to work your way through the purls. So the same way you went across before. Oh, wait a minute. What should we do first? Yeah, that might be a good idea. What you're going to do is you're going to go across into the three, you'll see the 3 seed beads. Go into those 3 15-0s and then exit out of that side crystal, and it's a bicone. Okay, and then you're going to pick up a 15 and you're going to go into the next side, or no, the next bicone only. So this is where you're going to tighten up your bracelet. Pick up a 15, go into the next bicone, not into any of the seed beads. I keep getting snagged on the knob on the drawer. And one more, and into this one here. Whoopsies. Now you have to go around these beads again, pulling them all tight. So you go through. Oh, hang on. We need to put one more in. Yep, because we have to end up in the crystal we started in. So go around in there, pick up one more and put it in here, because we only went through 3. It's a little finicky. Yes, it is. But what you're going to do now is you're going to go through all 8 of those beads. So you should be going through 4. See how that pulled that in nice and snug? Go through just the beads you put on. So you're going to go through that seed bead, the 15-0. This is very intricate here. So I'm going to come up a wee bit more just so you can see where I'm going through. So go through the 15, pull the thread through, go through the crystal and catch the other 15 that you put on right there. Can't seem to catch it. There we go. So I'm through the crystal and the 15. I'm just going to go around once and into the crystal now. Don't catch any more seed beads. So you're just tightening up the seed beads you just put on. You just want to snug everything all up in here now. Nope, I'm snagging in those seed beads. There we go. I just got the crystal now. So give it a good tight pull. Go into the seed bead here and into this last, into the crystal where you originally went across and started doing this and give it a good tight pull, because you can see your threads are still loose. Mine are anyway. And tighten that up, and ta-da, it's tightened.
I just did one of them and say these.
As opposed to this is what you've got now, and you've got all these little seed beads sitting in here, and then you're just going to go straight across into your seed beads and get back into this crystal on the side here, and give this all a good tight pull, and there we go. And then you're going to repeat this all the way down. So picking up 3 11/0s, or sorry, 3 8/0s, coming down into your crystal, or crystal to your pearl, and that 8/0 will always be in the way. Give that a pull. So these will be sitting alongside of those silver beads, and then you're going to pick up 3 more 8/0s, and you're going to go right back into this, into your pearl, give it a pull, and pick up 3 more, and then go back into this round crystal, like so. Okay, like that. Drop down in these 3 8/0s, pick up a 15, go into the next 8/0, just into one, pick up a 15, go into the next 8/0, pick up a 15, into the next 8/0, pick up a 15, and go up all 3 the next 8/0s, and then exit into your round crystal, and I hit the seed bead. There we go. Snagged on my door. Alright, and give this a nice good tight pull. So snug that right up nicely. Then go straight across into the 15, the bicone, the 15, and then exit into the crystal here, the round one. Pick up 3 8/0s, drop down into the pearl. Ew. These needles are so sharp on the eyes. That's where I'm going to have half it. There we go. Push it out of the way. Okay. 3 more. Go back in. I don't know where it went, the needle. There it is. It went in that. It went in the 8/0. Where else? And pick up 3 more. With your bent needle. And go into your round crystal. Goodness gracious, I can't stand this bent needle. Alright. Now you can see this is all wonky in there. Okay, so we're going to drop down into our 8/0s. I'm going to just try and straighten this needle a little bit. So go down your 8/0s. Wait, where's the third one? Oh, I see. This one got snagged by the pearl. There we go. Not the pearl, by the thread. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I gotta do something about that door knob. Okay, pick up a 15. Same thing. 15 into the next 8-0, 15, pick up a 15 into the next 8-0, and pick up a 15 and go into the next 3 8-0s. And this is where we're going to go around now and add the seed bead in. So go back into the round, and this is where you're going to also give it a nice tight pull. Okay, like so. Now just go across into the 15-0, the bicone, the 15-0, if you can do it all in one pass. If not, you can't. I'm trying to. Like that. So I'm going to give everything a good tight pull. Now you're going to go into the crystal, the round one, the one on the side. Okay. Now go across in these 15-0s until you're exiting only out of the bicone, not out of any seed bead. And this is where you're going to pick up your seed bead. You're going to go over here and to the next bicone and exit out of the bicone. So let's snag on those now. Pick up a 15, exit out of the next bicone, sorry, pick up a 15, exit out of this bicone, and then after this one here, I show you this one more time here like this, I'm gonna go and finish the rest of this off camera, and I'll cut back when I'm finished. So here's your last 15 and into this bicone here. So you should be in a circle of bicones. So now you're going to go through the 15, the bicone, all the ones you just, and leave the thread loose just so you can see where you've gone through. And look at this, just snagged here. Good thing I saw that. Okay, so leave it loose, go around one more time. Okay. Ouch. Whoa. That hurt. Into the 15, to the bicone, and into the 15 and into the bicone. So that's where you're going to end. That's where you're going to give it a good tight pull. And this is what you've gotten so far. So you can see everything's all lining up nicely. How pretty that looks. And it is going to be gorgeous on your wrist. And it's a nice thick bracelet. And me and Martha came up with a really good name for it. And we're going to call it Freshwater Treasure. So this is going to be called Freshwater Treasure Bracelet. So I'm going to finish all this row up here right till I get to the end, and I'm going to tie off my thread, and I'm just going to come back and show you if it's going to fit or not. It might not. See, I can see it's already getting tighter, but this is so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it already. If you don't want to do this with the seed beads, you can just go along the top here and reinforce all of this, adding that seed bead in between if you don't want to add these. I just like these because it just makes it look really, really stunning like that. But it's, again, it's up to you. It's a preference. So I'm going to go work off this offline and come back when I'm all done. So I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this bracelet. My very first one in over a year. So
yay!
yay! Do you hear, Martha? All right, guys, I'll be back and enjoy making yours. Okay, guys, I'm all done. What I want to say is this is going to take you anywhere from 3 to 4, maybe 5, depending how fast you bead, hours to actually create this bracelet, because it is very intricate. There is a lot of bead weaving going on in this bracelet. So here's the finished bracelet. I will put in the description box below how many beads I used, and this will fit, I forget what size my wrist is, I think it's a size 8, and as I said in the video, it will get smaller, and it did get smaller, so I'm really glad I put that extra unit in. So this bracelet will be for sale at the end of this video. I will put a link to my email. If you're interested in purchasing this bracelet, you can email me and I will give you a price. It does have all Swarovski crystals and Czech crystals, Ione and freshwater pearls. So I only like to use good quality beads. I don't use much anything from China. I don't think I own anything from China. So anyway, thank you all. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Post your pictures if you make one on my Facebook page. You can join me below. In the description box is my link to my Facebook group, and come have fun. So guys, I hope I'll see you guys real soon on my next beading tutorial. Thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.
Bye.